Hello everyone. Today our new topic is exponents. We have taken the number 16 and we know that 16 can be written in the form 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That is 2 to the power 4. Now this 2 is called the base and this 4 is called the power or the index or the exponent. Now general form minus a whole to the power n. If we have to find out the value of this number, it will be a to the power n when n is even. As example, if we have to find out the value of minus 2 whole to the power 4, it will be minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. Look, we have 4 negative sign, so it will be plus, and 2, 2, 2, 2, 4 times, so it will be 2 to the power 4. On the other hand, the value of minus a whole to the power n will be minus of a to the power n when n is odd. Example, minus 2 to the power 3, that is equal to minus 2 into minus 2 into minus 2. We have negative sign 3 times, so minus into minus plus, plus into minus minus, so minus 2 into 2 into 2, that is 2 to the power 3. Now laws of exponents. There are so many formula or laws of exponents are there. We have considered a rational number a by b and m and n be two integers. Then we have the following formulas. First of all, if we have to multiply a by b whole to the power m into a by b whole to the power n, it will be equal to a by b whole to the power sum of the powers, that is m plus n. In case of division, it will be a by b whole to the power m minus n. Look, in both the cases, the bases are same. Here base is a by b, here also a by b, a by b. Now, if we have to find out the value of a by b whole to the power m whole to the power n, it will be equal with a by b whole to the power m into n, that is product of the indices. Now number 4, a by b into c by d whole to the power m, that will be equal with a by b whole to the power m into c by d whole to the power m. The power will be distributed. Similarly, number 5, a by b whole divided by c by d whole to the power m, it will be a by b whole to the power m divided by c by d whole to the power m. Now number 6, a by b whole to the power minus m, it will be equal with b by a, that is the reciprocal of the given rational number as the base. It will be the reciprocal, and the power, here it is minus m, it will be plus m, where m is a positive integer. Number 7, a by b whole to the power 0, any number to the power 0, it is always equal with 1. Let us start the exercise. Exercise 2a, 1 Roman 1, first question. 4 to the power minus 3, that is equal with 1 by 4 whole to the power 3. We are using formula number 6, so we have to write it down. Since a by b whole to the power minus m equal to b by a whole to the power m. Look, we can consider 4 as 4 by 1, so its reciprocal will be 1 by 4, and the power is minus 3, so it will be plus 3. Then just calculate it. We know that a by b whole to the power m equal to a to the power m by b to the power m. The power will be distributed between the numerator and the denominator. So it will be 1 cube, that is 1, by 4 cube, that is 64. Next 1 Roman 5 minus 2 by 3 whole to the power 5. Just we have to use this formula, a by b whole to the power minus m equal to b by a whole to the power m. So convert this one into its reciprocal, 3 by minus 2 whole to the power 5. We know that if we have negative sign in the denominator, we can take it to the numerator. So it will be minus 3 by 2 whole to the power 5. Then use this formula, minus a whole to the power n equal to minus of a to the power n when n is odd. So it will be minus 3 to the power 5 by 2 to the power 5. Just distribute the power between the numerator and denominator. So it will be minus 243 by 32. Next one, 2 Roman 4, 9 by 8 whole to the power minus 3 into 9 by 8 whole to the power 2. We have to use this formula. Everywhere you have to write down the formula whatever you are using. So here bases are 9 by 8, 9 by 8 same. So you have to add the powers, that is minus 3 plus 2, that is minus 1. Now 9 by 8 whole to the power minus 1, we can use this formula, it will be 8 by 9. Next one, 3 Roman 1, 5 by 9 whole to the power minus 2 into 3 by 5 whole to the power minus 3 into 3 by 5 whole to the power 0. We know that anything to the power 0 equal to 1. Now convert these negative indices into positive by taking the reciprocal of the base. So it will be 9 by 5 whole to the power 2. It will be 5 by 3 whole to the power 3 into 1. We are using this formula. Now expand. It is 9 square by 5 square into 5 cube by 3 cube. 5 square and 5 cube, if we cancel out, we will have 1 5 in the numerator. Now 9 square is 81. So 81 into 5 and 3 cube is 27. So 27, 81, cancel out 3. 3 into 5, it is 15. Next, 4 Roman 3. 3 by 2 whole to the power minus 2 whole to the power 2. We are using this formula, a by b whole to the power m whole to the power n equal to a by b whole to the power m into n. So that is 3 by 2 whole to the power minus 4. Here also we have the power negative, so we have to convert it into positive power by taking the reciprocal of the base. So it will be 2 by 3 whole to the power 4. Then expand, it is 2 to the power 4 by 3 to the power 4, that is 16 by 81. Next, number 6, 4 by 3 whole to the power minus 1 minus 1 by 4 whole to the power minus 1, and then again whole to the power minus 1. First of all, we have to calculate the number which are inside the bracket. So it will be 4 by 3 whole to the power minus 3 equal to 3 by 4. 1 by 4 whole to the power minus 1 equal to 4 whole to the power minus 1. We are using this formula. Next, LCM is 4. 3 minus 4 4s are 16 whole to the power minus 1. That is minus 13 by 4 whole to the power minus 1. So it is minus 4 by 13. Again we are using this formula. Next one, number 10. Find the value of x from 4 by 9 whole to the power 4 into 4 by 9 whole to the power 7 equal to 4 by 9 whole to the power 2x minus 1. So what is given? The given equation is, we have written it. Now on the left hand side, look, the bases are 4 by 9, 4 by 9. So we have to add the powers. So 4 by 9, 4 plus minus 7. The right hand side remains same. We are using this formula, that's why we have written this. Next one, 4 by 9 whole to the power 4 plus minus 7, that is minus 3. Here 4 by 9 whole to the power 2x minus 1. Now we are comparing both sides, and since on both sides the bases are same, the power must be same. So minus 3 must be equal to 2x minus 1. Therefore 2x minus 1 can be written equal to minus 3. We are just changing the left hand side and right hand side. Therefore 2x equal to minus 3 plus 1, that is minus 2. Therefore x equal to minus 2 by 2, that is minus 1. Next one, number 12. By what number should minus 2 by 3 whole to the power minus 3 be divided so that the quotient may be 4 by 27 whole to the power minus 2? Let the number be x. Therefore by the problem we have to divide this number, that is minus 2 by 3 whole to the power minus 3 by x, that is equal to 4 by 27 whole to the power minus 2. First of all we have to change the power with positive. So it will be minus 3 by 2 whole to the power 3. Now division by x is equals to product by 1 by x. So it is minus 3 by 2 whole to the power 3 into 1 by x. In the right hand side, the reciprocal of the base is 27 by 4. Power will change to plus 2. We have written the formula, whatever we are using. Now keeping 1 by x on the left hand side, change the side of this number. So it will come to the right hand side with division sign. 27 by 4 whole to the power 2 divided by minus 3 by 2 whole to the power 3. So 1 by x equal to, this division sign will change to multiplication sign, and we have to take the reciprocal of this number, only reciprocal. So that is minus 2 by 3. The power will remain unchanged. Don't change the sign of the power. Okay, it will be a mistake. Now expand 27 by 4 whole square, that is 27 square by 4 square into minus 2 to the power 3 by 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27. Here we have 27 square. So cancel out, we will have 27. Now minus 2 to the power 3, that is minus 8, and 4 square, that is 16. So minus 8 and 16, if we cancel out, here we will have minus 1, here 2. So 27 into minus 1, that is minus 27 by 2. Therefore 1 by x equal to minus 27 by 2. Look, here we are finding out the value of 1 by x. It was minus 27 by 2. Therefore x will be the reciprocal of this number, that is minus 2 by 27. Therefore our required number is minus 2 by 27. In the next topic, we have to convert numbers into its standard form and usual form. First of all, when it is said that a number is in its standard form, a number that is written in the form m into 10 to the power n, where m is greater than equal to 1 but less than 10, and n is either a positive or a negative integer, is called the standard form of the number. Example, 2.3008 into 10 to the power 8. Here 2.3008 is m, and 10 to the power 8, this 8 is n. In second example, 7.362 into 10 to the power minus 5, this is m, and minus 5 is n. Here we have another example, 9.235 into 10 to the power minus 18. 9.235 is m, that is less than 10 and obviously greater than 1, and minus 18, that is n, it is a negative integer. Next, we will start the second exercise, exercise 2b. First question, 57.36. We have to write down this number into its standard form. We have to remember that whenever a number is in its standard form, it will be in the form m into 10 to the power n, where m is less than 10. Now here we have 57.36. So what we have to do? We have to change the place of this decimal sign and we have to take it after 5. Okay, so it will become 5.736. Now whenever we are moving the decimal sign to the left hand side, for each step we have to multiply by a 10. That is, we have written the note, for each step we have to move the decimal sign to the left hand side, the number we have to multiply by a 10. Here you have to move the decimal sign one place to the left hand side, that's why we have multiplied it by only 10. Another example, we have taken 1376, that is the whole number. For whole number we consider that the decimal is after the last digit, that is here. Now you have to take this decimal sign 3 places forward, that is after 1 it will be the decimal sign, so it will become 1.376. Now we are changing the decimal sign 3 places to the left hand side, so we have to multiply it by 3. 10 to the power 3, 10 into 10 into 10 3 times. For this one 1, 2 and 3, so it will be 10 to the power 3. 1 Roman 6, 345 into 10 to the power 5. First of all we will keep this 10 to the power 5 as it is, and we will convert this 45 or 345 into its standard form. This example will follow. For 345 it will be 3.45. We are changing decimal sign 2 places to the left hand side, so we have to multiply by 10 to the power 2. So it will become 3.45 10 to the power 2 into 10 to the power 5. We have to add the powers, that is 10 to the power 7. Now second question, write in usual form 3.74 into 10 to the power 5. Whenever we are finding the value, whenever we are multiplying by 10 to the power 5, then the decimal sign will move 5 places to the right hand side. Why? Because the power is 5 and that is a plus 5. That's why the decimal sign will move 5 places to the right hand side. After decimal we have 2 digits 7 and 4, so we have to add 3 more zeros, so it will be 374 then 000. Number 3, 4.1253 into 10 to the power 7. Power is 7, so we have to change the decimal sign after 7 places. Here we have already 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits are there after the decimal sign. We need to have 7 digits, so we have to add 3 more zeros, so it will become 41253 then 000. Number 5, write in standard form 0.0006. Look, this number is already in decimal, and to convert this type of numbers into its standard form, first of all we have to find out the first digit, which is a non-zero digit. Here 6 is the digit, so we have to place this decimal sign after 6. So we have to place this decimal sign after 6. That's why you have to move 1, 2, 3, 4 places. So it will become 6 then 10 to the power minus 4. Since we are moving the decimal sign towards the right hand side, for each step we have to divide it by a 10, that is we have to multiply it by 10 to the power minus 1 for each step. Here is the note, if we have to move the decimal sign to the right hand side of a number, then for each step we have to divide it by a 10, that is we have to multiply it by a 10 to the power minus 1. Here is another example. Here we have 0 point, then 60, then 83. So we have to place this decimal after the first non-zero digit, that is 8. So you have to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7. 7 places towards the right hand side. So it will be 8.3 into 10 to the power minus 7. Number 7, Roman 1. Write in usual form. Here the number is in its standard form. We have to convert this one into its usual form. It is 2.06 into 10 to the power minus 5. Whenever we are multiplying by 10 to the power any minus number, then the decimal will move towards the left hand side. Here it is minus 5. So we have to move the decimal sign 5 places towards the left hand side. We already have one digit, that is 2. So we have to add 4 more zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be either you can write a 0 or write it like this. So it will be preferable you write 0 over here, then point, then 40, then 206. For number 2, 5 into 7 to the power minus 7. I have already told you that for whole number, since 5 is the whole number, we consider that the decimal sign is after the number. So the decimal is here. We have to take it 7 places towards the left hand side. We already have one digit. So we have to add 6 more zeros, then 5. So it will be 0.6 zeros, then 5. 7 Roman 6. 4.129 into 10 to the power minus 3. We already have one digit. We have to move 3 places. So we have to add 2 more zeros. So 0.004129. So that's all for today. We have finished our next chapter, that is exponents. Your homework will be, you have to complete exercise 2A, 2B and 2C and CCE test paper 1 and 2. The total chapter and the exercise, the CCA question paper, the answer, everything is attached. Do your homework properly. And also last week I gave you some activities which you have to do in your activity book, that is lab activity book. Thank you.